Happy vlogmas, everyone. It is such a gloomy day here. I can feel it. Like, I am so tired. So let's go make a coffee and then we are going to get into wrapping some of the gifts that I have left. Yes, I made myself another oat milk latte. It is fueling me this Christmas season. It is just so cozy. I do half oat milk and then half oat milk. So it's a little sweet, but not overly sweet. And it adds a little flavor than a normal latte. To be enjoying this as we wrap gifts, I figured I'll show you the gifts and then we can wrap them together. I'm not sure how many gifts I'm gonna get done today. We're just gonna have to see. I still have to pick up 2 that are at the mall. But I do have a few that I need to get going on. So I figured, why not just spend some time together? So the first gift we're gonna do is my brother's girlfriend. I thrifted 2 of them, DIY'd one of the 2, as well as I bought a third thing that was specifically on her list. And I'm really happy with the 2 that I thrifted because they match so well, and especially the one that I DIY'd. They are so cute. They are both frames and flowers, which is specifically gonna go on her gallery wall, which hopefully in the new year we're gonna put up together because I said I would help her if she needed some help. Let's get into it. I'm kind of leaning towards the one that has flowers literally on it because it's so symbolic of the gifts that we actually got her that have flowers in them. So what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna straight up wrap the big frame with wrapping paper, and then the small frame, I have the little tiny box that it fits into, and I'm just gonna close it and wrap the little box. Next order of business is White Elephant. My boyfriend's family on Christmas Eve always does White Elephant. So White Elephant is different than Secret Santa. It's where you can get a gift for anybody. Essentially, you all just get a gift, put it under the tree, then you grab a random gift based on, like, we draw numbers to see who gets to pick first, and you want to pick last because then you can see the gifts because you can steal them. Because there's such a wide range of people that come, like his grandparents, his uncle, his great aunt, then his parents, his younger sisters, and us. It's kind of really hard to get like physical things that I feel like everyone would like. So I always go with the food route. I think that's just the safest because I know everybody likes food. In an earlier vlog, I did share what I picked up, but I did go out and get the massive Toblerone, and it was on sale. Like, I was waiting for it to go on sale. Not that it was a big sale. It was $1 off, but I will take it. So we got the big Toblerone because I thought that'd be so fun. However, it's not all gonna fit in the box. So we think, my boyfriend suggested, wrap the Toblerone and put it on top of the box. And I think that's such a cute idea. So I'll just share again. We got the huge Toblerone. For context, I went to the international food aisle and got sweets from different places because my boyfriend's family, like, they like stuff, but they don't like ever really branch out. And I didn't want to go to like a normal cookie aisle and just buy a cookie that everyone would buy for themselves or chocolate bar that everyone would buy for themselves. Obviously, people can buy Toblerones, but is anyone gonna buy themselves this massive bad boy? Probably not, but I know I would love to get one of these. So that's why we did the Toblerone. So we have this little cookie bar here, which looks so good. I got these little sandwiches. They're like chocolate cookies with orange cream filling, and my family really loves chocolate orange flavored things, so I hope his family does too. I got Cadbury flaky bars. I thought these looked so yummy. What's next? I really want to try, but I'm not gonna steal them. They're these like turtle chips is what they're called, and they're churro flavor, which is so cool. Like, so cool. I'm jealous of whoever gets to try these. And then lastly, we have these little roll-ups, and of course, like, a lot of these things like you can buy from North American brands, but I thought it was fun to get different stuff. And these are little hazelnut rolls. So we're gonna put all the big stuff on the bottom and then the churro chips on top, just so they don't deflate or get damaged. And then we're gonna throw these bad boys just right on top. I'm gonna close it, tape it, wrap it, keep it this side up so that the churro chips do not get the weight. And then we're gonna wrap this individually, and it's low-key like the perfect size of the box. So everyone's gonna be like, what kind of gift is that? We have our little gift. That looks so cute. And then I'm gonna use the leftover paper to do the Tobo. That actually went pretty well. Thicker ribbon, not a lot, but the thicker one would probably be better to hold this bad boy in place. So we're gonna use that for this gift. I don't think I'm gonna like double ribbon it because it might be hard. I might just go over is what I'm thinking. It looks actually kind of cute. The next order of business is my brother. So I have two of his gifts. The other one I do not have yet, but that's okay because two of the gifts that I do have are in the same category. They're clothes. We went thrifting for it in the last vlog. At least one of them. The other one I mentioned in my last wrapping gift I've had since December because he is a XXL, so it's hard to thrift for him, and it's an amazing knit and I love it and I think it would look so good on him. I think I'm gonna go with the Noel for him because I've done a lot of gifts in this one already and I want to change it up what's under my tree, purely for my own aesthetic reasons. So we're gonna wrap, I think, the two sweaters together, and then when his other gift comes in, I'll probably just wrap that separately so he'll have two to open on Christmas Day. So Mom and Dad, if you're watching, do not tell Matthew he can find his Christmas gifts early online because I want him to be surprised on Christmas Day. It's very casual. My brother's not really into like super fancy stuff, but I think it's really nice. And it's quite light and I love the beige color. I think this will be great because he wears a lot of Lululemon pants with that for his job, especially in the months when it's like hot, or not hot, but not cold, you know, where you just need like a nice light shirt that looks nice. Noel wrapping paper is so adorable. I think I'm gonna use it again for his gift, so it's like him and Taylor will both have like wrapping paper that matches. And then I need to get more wrapping paper so I can wrap my parents' gift, so hopefully I can make all their gifts matchy, but it'll be so cute. Like Taylor's has the flowers and then his has like a Noel wreath on it. This is a beautiful chain necklace that we got for his sister. So we saw her Pinterest board and there was literally a pin on it that's actually on my Pinterest board too. And it has this necklace and another one, and we saw it and I was like, oh, that's a perfect one. It's such a nice chain, like it'll look so good. I'm going to wrap her knit sweater, which I showed you guys last time. I did thrift the knit sweater. It's from Gap and I love Gap knits. They're so expensive though, but they're amazing quality and I was so excited when I saw it in the thrift store. We'll just wrap this little guy up because we have a little bit of this, and I can use the flowers for her because no one from her family is gonna get the flowers. That is so cute. I'm thinking so it doesn't get lost, I am going to tape it to the sweater wrapped gift on the outside. It really looks so pretty with the flowers on the front. Your little knit sweater. It's just a very much basic black knit pullover. That is cute, and I think the flowers and trees is kind of a cute vibe together. Because it is from my boyfriend's family, I actually don't write on them. I like to let him do it, so it looks like he partook and helped. I mean, he has offered to wrap, however, I like when the gifts look kind of cute. Not that I'm a perfect wrapper by any means, and I enjoy wrapping, so I don't really mind wrapping all the gifts, but that's so cute. I hope you had as much fun as I did today wrapping the gifts. We got 7 wrapped in total, which is amazing. Unfortunately, the only gifts I have left to wrap are my parents, and I know my mom's gonna watch this. Hi, Mom. So you are not allowed to see your gift. We will be wrapping that off screen, and like I said, I actually do need more wrapping paper, so we can't even wrap that. That's okay. And then the other 2 gifts that I have left is my brother's gift, like I mentioned, that needs to come in the mail, and Josh's grandma's gift that I need to pick up from the store, which I already showed you Josh's other grandma stuff. Well, I guess I didn't show you the 2 things that we bought. So I'll throw some on the screen right here so you can see the cardigan and the shirt. It's just a gray and white cardigan and then a white shirt, so that's going to be wrapped. I've been saving my biggest box for this because I don't want to give her like too many boxes to open, so I have 3 boxes for her. I have one that's jewelry, one that's in like flower wood decals, one that's clothing. So the big box, you're going to open it up, it's going to have the 3 things in it. The cardigan that we thrifted, it's all in the same color scheme because this is black and white, but it's got some gray in there too. So it's going to have this cardigan in here from Reitman's, it's going to have the cardigan from Northern Reflections, and a white long sleeve waffle knit all together. So then the clothing box will be 1, which I'm very excited for. I think it's going to be so cute and it'll be fun. Like, each box has a theme and each box has multiple things in it, like 3 pieces of clothing, the flower decals has 3 of them, and then the jewelry, there's 5 different kinds of earrings in there. So it'll be really fun and I hope she likes it. I'm very excited because I tried to work really hard within my budget to get as much as possible. Since we found out with the secret gift, she's only getting a gift from us and no one else besides a stocking, so I really wanted to make sure it was a good Christmas, whereas like the kids, for example, we're still getting like our Secret Santa gift plus stuff from his parents and stuff from his sisters, so I just wanted to make sure his grandma didn't feel like left out by getting less. So I'm really happy, and that shows you can thrift a lot with your budget also and get things that you want on their list too, because I bought a lot of things on Black Friday sales, which was absolutely amazing.